you could definitely see where they were going, which way they were headed. And, the dynamics aren't all there yet in this, but they were definitely getting there. Hey everybody, welcome back to Riffs and Reactions. This is Barry, and today we are getting closer and closer to the end. This is All Across the Sands by the Stone Roses. And I guess this is an EP, the Sally Cinnamon EP. And this is the first time for me to hear it, just like all the other stuff. So the Stone Roses, I've really on this journey of Stone Roses music, I've really started to really like them a lot. When I did the very first album, I thought it was pretty good. The second album I thought for me personally was better, but that, it was more in line with my musical taste, being a huge Led Zeppelin fan, Van Halen, all that stuff. It just seemed like a more guitar oriented album to me. But I've gone back, I've listened to a lot of stuff on the first album, and then the B-sides, everything, man. And I just really like this band. So I am so happy that I've been on this journey so far. But enough of that bull. Let's just get going.
Bones of an impressive romance scattered all across the sand. A secret safe with all the world, too vain to seem so capable. Can you hear it calling? Do you feel warmer as the hired hand is barred? How can a pretty painted shell send them all packing off to hell? A freight train laughs and rattles by. You kissed the girls and made them die. Can you hear him calling? Do you feel warmer as the hired hand is barred?
Yeah, so I could definitely hear, kind of like that this is the early Roses, and I can listen to this and see exactly which direction they were headed. This is really very similar to what we called kind of college music in the '80s in the U.S. This, if you went to some of the frat houses, the bars and things, you would find bands that sounded very similar to this. And then you had bands like REM, for example, which is a good example of that. So definitely, you could definitely see where they were going, which way they were headed. And, the dynamics aren't all there yet in this, but they were definitely getting there.
And I'll never come here again. Oh, we will never come here again. And we will never play here
It's almost like when I was listening to that guitar solo, I'll tell you what popped in my head was like almost an innocence. You know what I mean? And I don't know that they were to that. It's like young guys getting together and playing music together, really for kind of like the first time. There's a bit of an innocence to it and an excitement to it, and that's what that kind of reminded me of.
Can you hear it calling? Do you feel warmer as the hired hand is far?
Yeah, you could definitely hear a big difference in the production, like the recording sound and everything. Everything was kind of buried back in it a little bit, but that's okay, man. I mean, it's just so raw. It reminds me of a lot of the music we used to record on, 4 tracks and stuff like that back in the day when we thought we were going to be rock stars. You know, we'd make our own little demos on 4-track recorders, and man, we'd hand those things out to anybody that would take them. And well, you see what happened? Rockstar, woo! Didn't work out, did it? Not for us, anyway. But listen, that's a really cool song. You know what I like about it is, um, you like I was saying, you can hear the direction that they were heading in. You know what I mean? And that's really pretty cool. Um, I enjoyed that. I did. I enjoyed it a lot. Um, I hope there's a whole lot more of this out there. I think there's only one more song off this Sally Cinnamon. Then I guess I'm going to have to start digging into the live videos and things like that, which I fully intend to do that. So there's going to be more roses coming. I promise you that. But anyway, listen, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I did. I enjoyed the song. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. Hope it wasn't too lame or any of that stuff. So if you did like it, please click like. Hell, if you didn't like it, click like. I don't care. Just click like. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. If you're a Stone Roses fan, let me tell you, I've done every Stone Roses album and song up to this point, except I think I've got one more off this. So if you're a Stone Roses fan, subscribe, go back and check out the other videos. You can see my journey with the Stone Roses, where the very first time I listened to I Want to Be Adored, I was like, I didn't really, honestly, I just didn't really like it that much. But now I love that song. So it's funny how things change, and the more you listen, the more you learn, the more you kind of grow. And that's how I've been with this band. So I've kind of gone backwards in this. Now I'm at the very beginning of them, and I've already been through the other stuff. So it's pretty cool. I've enjoyed it. So anyway, subscribe. It's absolutely free. When you subscribe, a little bell is going to come up. And if you will hit the bell, that will let you get notifications every time that I upload new music, which is every Friday. So, and I upload quite a bit. I'll upload anywhere from 7 to 10 reaction videos a week every Friday, and then also some shorts during the week as well. And I do take requests. So if you've got a request, put those in the comments down below. I may not reply to all of your comments, but I do read all the comments as I see them, and I do try to at least give them a thumbs up. But that's how I compile my request list for the next recording session. So do that for me, and we'll see you next time.